outside the studio, actually, 5:07. I end up being freaking late. Office. Even better, it does look like a mini hotel or motel. My Monday routine, just a drama film on my Monday routine. No regret Ritas. Hello and good afternoon. It is 3:21 p.m. and it's Monday, September the 18th. Now, unfortunately, my driving class got cancelled today because of a engine error. If you have seen my last 3 Monday videos, I had started them out in the jacuzzi and I was talking and making gags about various random topics. So yesterday's video was short. In the first half of the vlog, we were watching this kids festival at the mall where a bunch of girls go on stage, they dance, they do gymnastics while the music plays. Coincidentally, at one other part of the mall, they were preparing for a circus show at the same area that there's a Hyundai display, even though it's only 2 cars. Both of them are Ioniqs, one Ioniq 6 and then one Ioniq 5. And although I didn't mention in the video that they would be preparing for an acrobatic show, one guy came up to me and said that it's circus. So they had a bunch of circus equipments, including the single wheel bikes and even a dog. So they're preparing the stages for that. And it was just a heck of a trip, honestly. But today it had to be a different start compared to the last 3 Mondays. My driving class got canceled and we had to reschedule that to Friday. However, I will resume with my drum lessons when we come to the hour of 5 p.m. And it's the 4th week that I'll be heading to the Los Rios Rock studio for drum practice. And as for my college work, it's going to be the 5th week. Now, I also learned over the weekend that on Saturdays, you can actually watch the jam performances in the lobby, in that small theater area. As soon as you pass through the entrance door of Building 1, you can watch the jam performances at any hour that they are working. I talked to you guys about a subject similar to this recently, although on various days that would be an 8 to 10 p.m. event, whereas on Saturday it's pretty much the duration of their working hours that you can watch any of their jam performances in the lobby. And on Friday, me and Mom are going to be heading to the Gypsy show. It's guaranteed. All right, guys, so I'm in the outside the studio, actually, 5:07. I end up being freaking late because of these traffic law violators. Last week I was 12 minutes early and my teacher was 5 minutes late. Now I end up being 7 minutes late. And I just don't even understand that. Huh? Okay, yeah. So I still have this funny drawing from last week. Oh, and his bag is here, so yeah. Alright, see ya. Alright guys, I'm done. It's 1 minute after 6. And look at this dishes that they got here. You see some like sushi, rice, I don't even know what the heck, some noodles and all that. But it's gotta be some Asian food, I shall say. But that's not the point of that. Gonna have steak tonight. Yeah, and they also opened the outdoor terrace over there too. And now we can see the sign of the construction in this office. Even better, it does look like a mini hotel or motel, I can say. It's really small, rather like a size of an inn. But there it is. This is starting to become a routine at this point. Well, I would have made it like rather a film of my Monday routine. However, my driving lesson got stripped off the edge of the cliff. Maybe one other day I could do like a film of that, like my Monday routine, just a drama film on my Monday routine. No regret Vitas. This is kind of interesting. And oh, at this end there. Okay. Oh, shit. There's a lot to clear up from there. And let's see what they have here. This triple layer carrot cake and the thunder from down under. I guess I had to look at this once. I guess whatever I was just talking about a month ago. Look, going through with a glove. Yeah, like you might know what these means, but this is some kind of special menu that, like, some kind of special menu I meant to say. Like normally they don't serve these kind of like tacos and burritos or any of that in this place. And that's it. That was a wonderful steak night tonight. And like I said multiple times, it's starting to become like Monday routine. And we got a quarter full moon tonight. Me and Mom have noticed it while we were driving back home. We actually noticed it from the top of the mountains. But still, this is a quarter full moon. It's kind of a funny place to see it. And the mist has opened up at last. So it looks like we are going to have a nice, bright, sunny day tomorrow. That's good news. But the bad news is that tomorrow is going to be the only day that we can get the full sunshine until the end of this week. Freaking insane. Well, what else? I had also mentioned that I was late to my drum lesson today, although I was quarter of an hour early last week. So, around 4 minutes away from the rock studio, there's this train tracks on one part of the road. Like, we got into 3 traffic lights, and like the first traffic light was okay, but then the second traffic light, we got stuck on the second traffic light. Like throughout the lesson, we continued to get through some more rock and pretty much what was all around the walls throughout the building, pretty much throughout the salon, throughout some of the other rooms, like in the building that I practice, and even in the other building, like whatever. There's Hot Red Chili Peppers, there's Queen, there's Pink Floyd, there's the Beatles, and all of those, Led Zeppelin. And I actually found it rather suitable for my jam practices as well. But while getting there, so the second traffic light, like it took 4 minutes to get through that. At that point, there was a train passing, and literally no car moved for more than 120 seconds. What else there is? AC/DC, Metallica, Queen, Guns N' Roses. You might think of the Backstreet Boys, but that's not much as rock. So what really went wrong before I even came? Like, it was 4:58 when we had passed through that first light, but at least not until 5:02 when we got over the obstacle of that second light. And I'm like, holy shit, like this is just ridiculous. No one can just stay like it's red. And then that train came through. And I'm like, what? Like, they're trying to manipulate my brain, like, what? But yeah, the train tracks and the train approaching sign, so that's what got me late today. And yeah, holy crap. Well, nevertheless, a journey's a journey. Whether you ride through the maze or if you're going on a highway in front of a bunch of bar bikes, like whatever the phrase is, you're stunting through a bunch of Mar bikers, a bunch of freaking Lamborghinis and Ferraris. Who cares? Now, that's going to be the end of today's vlog. I will see you guys in the video tomorrow.